Okay, people who want to learn how to play Myvegas and get free stuff. Here you go. So you're gonna start on Facebook. Um, so you'll just type in Myvegas. There's no space. It's so white. Hold on a second. All right, there it is. I'm so terrible at this. There it is. All right, so I click on the game page, play game. I'm gonna help Melissa in a minute. All right. So you're probably gonna have to log in the first time, etc., etc. But what you always want to do, well, okay, so there's all these pops up because that's how they make their money. This is not a good deal, by the way. Never pay $39 for something, but we're going to get to that in a little while, so I'm just going to X it all out. There's usually free chips here, so always collect them. And then I ignore the rest, click out. I don't know what this is, but I'll just say keep playing. Alright, so I'm going to go to my strip up here in the top, because this is the little town that I built over 2 years. Every time you play a certain amount, you get a different casino for your strip. So about every hour or so, it's different for every casino. Like this one, the chips pop up every 15 minutes. This one, they pop up every 30 minutes. That one's every hour. That one's every 2 hours. So this is just me getting chips so that I can put them in the slots. You can do this many times a day. So for months and months and months and months, I did not play this game. I would just come here a few times a day and get my chips. I think at one point I had 99 billion chips to gamble with, but I wasn't playing the game because I didn't have any trips planned out. I didn't need anything. But I was collecting chips anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna click games. You're gonna pick a game you like. I am gonna show you, actually, I really like the Monsters game. It's very fun. And I really like the Bridesmaids movie game. It's really fun, but sometimes they ask you a question. Do you want to pick this or this? And I don't want to play those games because I want to leave it running forever and ever. I usually start it before I go to bed and I just leave it running all night. So I'm going to show you this one, Electrolink, because it doesn't require very much work. Alright, so in the beginning, you're probably going to start really, really low. And you'll just spin. But since I have a lot of chips to spare, kind of, and I don't really need anything, I'm going to bet like 1,000,000 chips or so. And then what I will do is I will leave it on auto spin. And then I'll just go back to my emails or whatever it is I need to do. And never pay any more attention to that for like the rest of the day. And again, not all games are like that. So I feel like I'm probably missing things. Some of the games have lower bets. If I start really running out of chips, I go to the Blackjack app because I know I can get pretty good at Blackjack on the phone, not in real life, I don't think. Okay, so that's the Facebook game. They have 4 apps. So obviously I'm making a video on my main phone, so I have this old phone that I use for dance. It has this tracking device on it. That's another video. It has all these pop-ups telling me that my bonuses are ready. I haven't looked at it in days and days, so there's a lot of bonuses. But really, I do want to, if possible, click on those because it's usually free chips. Oh, great. So this app is called Pop Slots, and it's one of the ones that you will need to get because you can leave it running all night too. I don't leave it running all night because it has, oh great, it needs an update. This is going to be a fantastic video. It has balloons that pop up every once in a while, and you can get extra chips. So I don't like to leave that one running all night because I'll be missing the balloons and I won't get my extra chips. So anyway, you will want to make sure that you log in with Facebook, using Facebook, to all of these games. And I'll tell you why in a second. First I gotta X out all these. They're not having a real clearance sale. They're not trying to get rid of their chips. Don't listen to that. If you need more chips, you can send your friends chips. They can send you chips back. I have bought chips when I was very desperate. I have a rule: I will not pay more than $1.99 for 127 million chips, I think. But I have hardly ever had to buy them. Okay, so on this game, down here is the pile of chips that you will click, I think, every 2 hours and hit collect to get your free chips. Then you can just put it away. But if you want to play Enter Casino, I picked the most annoying one to show you. Again, not a real clearance. I like Lucky Sevens, so I just pick a machine. Sit down already. Alright, let's see. Whatever. Alright. I have 27 million chips in here. Okay, the reason why you want to log in through Facebook is because, see these yellow tokens? So these are chips that you will do your fake gambling with. These are tokens. They're your prize. They're what you spend on your prizes. So if you log in through Facebook, no matter what app you go to between their 4 apps and the Facebook one, it's always the same amount of rewards. I was trying to get 2 million rewards so that I could get a Royal Caribbean cruise for free. And then I checked my email and it said that they had just added Norwegian Cruise Line, and they had a 7-day for 800,000 chips. So I basically haven't played the game since then because I got my cruise for less than half of what I wanted. Anyway, I can show you some of the rewards maybe. Oh, come on. But anyway, well, I guess I could show you this a little bit. We'll just spin. I'll put it on auto so I can show you the popping up balloons, which is why I don't let this particular game run overnight. I'm sorry, this is a little monotonous and time consuming, but now it's just making me out to be a liar. It's not going to show you any balloons. Anyway, whatever. This thing here starts to bubble up. And then a balloon. There's a balloon. See, so anyway, whatever. Alright, that is called Pop Slots. Their other games are, there's a Blackjack, that of course I don't have on here. Alright, My Konami. My Konami is my favorite game. Alright. I think I butt purchased some chips, so that's good. Alright, so again here on the bottom we have our daily. I don't want to update right now. Oh my gosh, it's going to make me update every single thing. Sorry. I should have done that first, but... Well, meanwhile, over here on the computer, it's telling me that my bottle of bubbly is full. So this up here is my bottle of bubbly. It's 75% full. I can pop it for only $3 for 6 million. But remember, I have a rule. I generally never pay for tokens. I will definitely not pay for tokens chips, if it's not $1.99 for 127 million. Because I saw that deal once, and so since then I just decided that's my personal rule. But I will definitely not be paying $3 for that. And I don't know what's going on there, so we will come back to this one because I think it's done. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this because I'm old. Alright, so this is my favorite one. This is how I got most of the points, and ultimately this is the one that I got the cruise on because the prizes in the prize store are not exactly the same on each game, and I'll show you that in a minute too. Okay, so here's my daily bonus, I guess. Collect. Oh, every day after a few days, I guess, you get this daily spin bonus. You can skip it if you want, but I don't know why you would do that because you need the chips. Okay, 3 million chips. Alright. Nope. I don't want your pop-ups, but I know there is plenty of them. Okay, I don't want that right now. I want to click on these free chips. And 5 points for the levels. That's a whole different thing, which doesn't really matter too much. Unless you're... I don't really know. Anyway. On this one, it seems like I was going to tell you something. On this one, I like Adorned Peacock. Because I do not know where it is. Here it is, but I can leave it running all night long. And it just plays itself. But let me show you some of... Get out of here. Some of the... Oh, and also this one has these little chip things that you get periodically. This is another way that you get free... I'm sorry about the pop-ups. That's just how the game is made because they're trying to make their money. Alright, so I only have 8 of the little tickets. So I can pull the cat hand. So that's another way to get 105 million pass. Now, see, if I was desperate, I might buy that, but I've never been that desperate because I was a little desperate when I was trying to get that cruise, but not enough to where that it would basically mean the cruise was not free because I wanted a free cruise so that I could say I got a free cruise. Alright, rewards. Let's see what the rewards are. This can go... You have cruises, you have hotels. If you bundle your air flight or your airline tickets on Expedia to Vegas, you do not need to use your points ever on a hotel room in Vegas because they're cheap anyway, but that is an option. They have the Beau Rivage in Biloxi. I had a free night there. Here's other cruises. There's meals. I had a 6-hour layover in Vegas coming back from California recently, so I went to a free Cirque du Soleil show, and then I decided I was hungry, so I pulled out my phone and I got a free meal. And okay, so I can't show you the other games. I showed you Myvegas on the computer. There was a Myvegas on the phone. Pop slots. Konami, Konami. That's my favorite game. That's my favorite app. And then there is a Blackjack one. I think it's called My Blackjack or My Vegas Blackjack. But it also has a slot feature, so if you don't want to play Blackjack, that's fine. I was going to show you that on this Kindle, but it won't charge. For some reason it says it's still charging. So you can, yeah, it's still charging. So there's been nights where I'll have the computer, the Kindle, my actual phone that's making this video right now, and this old phone all playing, and then wake up in the morning and it's like Christmas because you have all these points. So anywho, that is the gist of the games. And there are Facebook groups, of course, because there's Facebook groups for everything. Myvegas friends, Myvegas codes, and every time they find a good link in an email or whatever to get free chips, they'll put it in there. And so if you're desperate for chips, you can go in there. Once I got 500 million free chips on a link in there, and that was when I realized I might actually pull off that cruise thing. So anywho, that's it.